everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing this super like cranberry inspired sultry red smoky look, and I'm using the Limecrime Venus XL palette. And I've never tried Limecrime eyeshadows, so I was really excited to try this palette and it turned out amazing. The look was so cute. Obviously I'm being super silly and just feeling myself, and I was just in one of those moods today, you know, like one of those real silly moods. So let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial. Starting off with my bare face, I did my eyebrows already and my skincare, and today I'm actually using a new eyeshadow primer. I know guys, I know. I decided to try the MAC Cosmetics Painterly Paint Pot. I have tried this, it was a couple of years ago. I got a sample from the MAC counter, so I only got to use it a couple of times, but I did like it, so I decided to go ahead and repurchase it. Well, actually purchase it, I guess, and yeah, I really liked it today actually. It was pretty amazing. So now we're going to dip into this beautiful palette. I mean, look at how stunning it is. Just the packaging, it's totally fresh, totally brand new. It is just such a beautiful palette. I am obsessed with it. I tried to use as many shades as I could today. So first I dipped into Idolized for my transition shade. And I'm using a big fluffy Sephora brush to do this. And then I'm going into Burnt Gold. And I'm putting that right in the crease. I ended up doing a pretty smoky eye with this, as you saw in the beginning, and that was not my initial intention, but that's where we went with it, so no big deal. Then I'm going into Aphrodite, putting that all over the lid and into the crease. I'm just building up the deepness on the lid. Then I take Celestial, which has a little bit of shimmer to it, but you can't really see it when you put it on the lid. It just kind of adds a little bit more depth and a little bit more deepness to this look. And then this is my favorite shade out of the whole palette. I believe it's pronounced Botticelli. I could totally be wrong and totally butchered that, but it is the deepest plum shade and it is so pretty. I just packed that all over the lid and started going into the crease. And then I wanted to add a little bit more color, and I wanted to play with some more shades, so I decided to go in with the shade Flora, which is this bright peachy shade, and I put that above the purple just to add a little bit more color to this look. Yes, yes. Then I'm taking my Marc Jacobs Beauty Highliner in Fine Wine. I'm putting this in my waterline and on my lash line a little bit, and I'm going to be smoking this out quite a bit, as usual. I'm taking that Botticelli shade and I am smoking it out on top of the red. Then we're going onto the face. I'm using, of course, my Farsali drops for my primer today, going in with Unicorn Essence first to hydrate and plump the skin. And then I'm going in with the Skintune Blur, and I'm just putting that around my nose area just to smooth out any pores and control a little bit of oil. For foundation, of course, I'm using my Smashbox Studio Skin. I'm in shade 1.0, and I'm applying this all over. And I am trying to do more talk through videos, but you know, sometimes my husband's home and he's playing video games, and honestly my talk through videos are like super long, so sometimes it's easier just to do a voiceover. I just wanted to let you guys know about that I am trying to get more into the talk through videos. Just a little bit more difficult for me depending on what day it is, you know. I'm taking my Born This Way concealer in Snow and putting that in all the normal concealer spots.
Perfect.
And then for powder today, I'm using my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm only going to be putting this underneath my eyes for the moment, just to set that and make sure it doesn't crease while I do all of my bronzing and my contouring with my Milk Baked Bronzing Stick. It is a matte bronzing stick. And then after I do all the bronzer and I blend all that out, then I will go ahead and set the rest of the face. And I'll blend out my whole face, and then whatever is left over on the sponge, I don't really add anything to my nose, but I just use the leftover on the sponge to put onto my nose and bronze and contour my nose just a little bit. I don't need to do too much contouring to my nose though, because I have a really little nose, so. Then I go ahead and powder the rest of the face. Be careful not to eat the powder like I usually do. And then I'm going to go back in and smoke out that under eye using the Botticelli shade, just to make sure, you know, it's all nice and blended and smooth. And I'm also going to go in with the Flora shade just a little bit. I go in with the Fine Wine liner from Marc Jacobs, and I just put that on my upper lash line just a little bit. And I'm going to be taking the shade Ethereal right here. It's a very pink, like sparkly shade, and I'm putting that in my inner corner for my highlight. And then I went ahead and curled my lashes, and I'm using my Caution mascara from Hourglass today. It's so black. It is like a crazy, insane black mascara. It's pretty intense. But I am putting this on my top and bottom lashes. Look how green my eyes look. Whenever I do reds and purples, my eyes look insane. Because red makes green eyes pop. Today I'm using these Lilly lashes. They're in Mykonos, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply them. You guys have seen me apply lashes, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. They are so stunning though. Oh, look at those. Then I'm using my Blacquer highliner from Marc Jacobs, and I'm going to tightline my upper lash line. Like I've said before, that just helps make everything look more cohesive, makes the upper lash line look darker, your lashes look thicker, all that good stuff. Then I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I'm going to be using this middle shade right here, and I'm just going to go over my stick contour with a powder contour. This channel is all about drama. If you don't like drama, well, this ain't the channel for you. Going in with my Sigma Pet Name Aura Powder, which is a blush. We're going to apply this onto the apples of my cheeks and also up on my cheekbones. Then I'm going to bake the sides of my nose just so the contour is a little bit more cleaned up and it's not too, I want the brightness in that area right there. And I'm also going to contour my, bake my contour so it's nice and cleaned up. Sorry, my words are all crazy today. I'm using my Anastasia Dream palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Regal today. It's this pinkish peachy shade down in the corner, and I'm just doing a normal highlight with this. I'll also be highlighting my brow bone. I love the Sigma Lash Fan brush to do this. It's the best brush to highlight your brow bone with, seriously. And then I'm just going to blend that powder, and I try not to dust it away with the brush because I don't want my foundation looking cakey. For lips today, I'm using the famous lip contour pencil from Huda Beauty. It's just like a berry red kind of color, and I'm going to outline my lips. I wanted to do a really pretty Christmas kind of red to go with this look. First, I'm taking in Seraphine from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's like literally the perfect red. It's just like a great, great red. And I'm going to apply that mainly in the center of my lips. I almost cover all of my lips, but mainly keep it in the center. And then I'm taking my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Unicorn Blood, and I'm putting that on the outer edges of my lips so it's nice and ombre. So it's like a deep red on the outer parts, and then it goes into a really rich cherry red in the center. And that's the end of this tutorial, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys voted on the Limecrime palette, so I did a tutorial for you. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!